It's summer 1587. Over 100 people, men, women, even kids, are sailing across the big Atlantic Ocean. They are on a creaky ship heading to a place called Roanoke Island. It's a tiny spot of what we call North Carolina. These folks are excited. They want to build the first English home in America, a brand new start in a wild new world. The group's leader was a guy named John White. He wasn't just any leader, he loved to draw pictures and had big dreams of this place. John had visited Roanoke before and thought, this could be home. But when they got there, it wasn't easy. The ground was hard to farm, the sun was super hot, and winter was coming fast. Still, they didn't give up. They built houses, planted seeds, and hoped for the best. Can you imagine leaving everything behind to start over like that? It was a huge adventure. Life on Roanoke was no picnic. Food ran low quick, storms smashed their little houses, and then there were the neighbors, Native American tribes nearby. Some, like the Croatoan people, were friendly. They shared food like corn and showed the settlers tricks to survive, but not everyone got along. Sometimes there were arguments or even fights. The settlers felt stuck, like they were walking on eggshells. They wanted to make it work, but every day was a challenge. What would you do in a place like that? By the end of 1587, things got really bad. They were almost out of food and tools. John made a tough choice. He said, I am going back to England to get more stuff. He had to leave his own family behind, his daughter, Eleanor, and his new granddaughter, Virginia Dare. She was the first English baby born in America. John looked at them and promised, I will be back soon, but deep down, he must have been scared. He didn't know what was coming next. When John got to England, everything went wrong. The country was in a huge fight with Spain, called the Spanish Armada War. Every ship was needed to battle, so John couldn't go back right away. Days turned into weeks, then months, then years. 3 long years. Can you imagine waiting that long? Wondering if your family was okay? John must have felt so helpless, stuck so far away. Finally, in 1590, John made it back. It was August 18, his granddaughter's birthday. But when he stepped onto Roanoke, his heart sank. Everyone was gone. The houses were empty, no people, no noise, just silence. Then he saw something weird, the word Croatoan carved on tree. It was like a secret message, but what did it mean? The place felt creepy, like it was hiding a big secret. Croatoan was the name of another island nearby, and a tribe who lived there. John thought maybe they went to Croatoan for help. He wanted to check, but a huge storm hit. His ship had to leave or it would sink. John never got back to Roanoke. He never found his family, and just like that, the colony became a mystery. A story with no ending. What happened to those 115 people? Nobody knows for sure, but here's what some think. Maybe a tribe attacked them, but there were no bodies or broken stuff to prove it. Maybe they joined the Croatoan tribe to survive. Years later, people said they saw Native Americans with blue eyes like the English. Or maybe they built a boat, tried to sail home, and got lost in the sea. Each idea makes you wonder, but none solves the puzzle. Over 400 years later, we are still guessing. Diggers found some English stuff, like a ring and a broken plates on Roanoke and Hatteras where Croatoan was. It's cool, but it's not enough. Did the settlers fight, join the tribes, or disappear? Roanoke is America's oldest mystery, and it still grabs us. It's still like the island is whispering, figure me out. What do you think happened? Did they vanish forever? Live with the tribes? Get lost in the waves? Tell us your ideas in the comments.